Okay, so this is the second in our series of our hotel room workouts or business trip workouts. These are here in case you have a limited amount of equipment, a limited amount of time, or you are just trying to keep the wolf from the door when traveling. Previously, we have done 2 barbell workouts based on an A and B split. You do them on alternating days. They are full body workouts, which are also going to be effective for muscle building. We are now going to show you how to train with my lovely assistant, Leanne here. We're going to show you how to train with only a set of dumbbells. So the reason we picked these barbells, dumbbells, or cable machines is because in every gym I've ever been to, no matter in what hotel I've been in, whatever country in the world, they've always got one of these 3 things: a set of dumbbells, a barbell, or a cable machine. So we're going to show you how to get a full body, very effective workout with each one. Now, how to use these workouts. Again, we're going to structure it as an A and B. They are going to be full body based. The difference being that one day you're going to be focusing on the quads with the lower body. The other day you're going to be focusing on glutes and hamstrings. So by alternating them every other day, you're going to get a full workout out. You're going to do between 9 and 12 sets per muscle group per week, which is perfect for hypertrophy as well. So no matter your goal, providing you are eating fairly well, excuse me, this is going to help to keep you in shape while you're traveling with as little equipment as you would possibly ever have. So without further ado, we're going to get on with it. So exercise A1, this is our first lower body exercise. It's going to be a dumbbell squat. What Leanne's going to do, she's going to take the dumbbells, she's going to hold them up in front of her body here. She's then going to set her feet about shoulder width apart. She's going to squat down to full range with a nice amount of control, keeping the knees out nice and wide, and then squeezing straight back up. Now what this is going to do by putting the dumbbells in front of you is it's going to help to counterbalance. This is going to be especially useful for females with longer legs. It's going to allow you to get into the squat nice and deep. Now, of course, this can be challenging. This is the most advanced version of this exercise. If you find that you can't hold the dumbbells there, you're not experienced enough, or it causes you any kind of pain, you can do a goblet squat. Now you have options. You can again hold it nice and high like that and continue as you are, knees out, Leanne. Continue as you were, or if that again you find too tricky, you can hold it down between your legs and squatting down steadily to the floor, again pushing the knees out at all times. So that is A1, your squat. So exercise A2, we're moving back to the upper body. We're going to do the posterior chain, the back, the lats, the rear of the shoulders. What Leanne is going to do is a bent over dumbbell row. She's going to take the dumbbells in hand. She's going to, we'll actually turn to the side so they can see you there. She's going to tip herself forward to about 90 degrees, keeping the back nice and straight. She's then going to row those dumbbells up alongside her thighs, squeezing her back nice and hard, and then straight back down. We'll go for about 4 or 5 reps so you can get the form. The key here is to soften the knees slightly to allow you to get into range, to keep the back nice and straight, and to really squeeze the shoulder blades together on every rep. Just go one more here, Leanne. Perfect. Now, what you may find is that you start to creep up towards the end of the set as you're getting tired. If that's the case, drop the dumbbell weight a little bit and try and stay in nice and low. That is A2, our dumbbell row. Exercise B1, we're back down to the lower body. The reason we go upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body is it forces the heart to work very, very hard, and it's an extremely metabolic way of working out. What Leanne is going to do here, this is going to be a relatively quad dominant lower body exercise. She's going to do an alternating dumbbell lunge. So facing out towards the ocean there, so you can see from the side. She's going to take those dumbbells in hand. She's going to keep the chest up and shoulders back. She's going to take a nice big stride forward, dropping in right down into the bottom of it, so her knee skims the grass on the bottom. Obviously, don't allow your knee to slam in and don't rush this. If you find that your hips are wiggling about, it may be slightly too heavy. Don't worry about dropping the weight down and doing it with just body weight if necessary. That's not a problem at all. Just go one more on each leg, Leanne. As you can see, she's going to keep her shoulders back. She's keeping her abs nice and braced and her chest up. She's not lurching forwards or swinging the dumbbells. Perfect, relax there. So that is B1, our alternating dumbbell lunge. Okay, so B2, this is our standing dumbbell shoulder press. What we're actually going to do here, you can do it with both arms, but what I want Leanne to do is do it with a single arm. For 2 reasons. Number one, it's going to be slightly easier to figure out the balance between shoulder strength, which I really like to make sure clients can do from a safety and stability point of view. Secondly, it's going to create a little bit more activity in the core because you're having to counterbalance your body from tipping side to side. So what Leanne's going to do, she's actually going to split her stance. So one foot goes slightly in front of the other. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up. She's then going to drive that dumbbell up towards the sky, keeping the face of the dumbbell facing forwards, okay? When you start to get a little bit weaker on this and you get fatigued, you're going to start to potentially bring your elbow out, which we don't want. Keep that elbow in, try to hide your knuckles at all time and keep the face of the dumbbell always facing forwards. Perfect, exactly like that. Relax, Leanne. So you can advance that one a little bit if you're particularly strong, and you can do it with 2 arms. If you need to, you can also hold onto a bench just to stabilize yourself. But that one there is our B2, our standing single arm shoulder press. Exercise C1, we're now moving to arms. We're gonna hit the triceps at the back of the arm here. What Leanna's gonna do is take 1 dumbbell. She's gonna hold the dumbbell with what we call a diamond grip. So she's gonna basically make a diamond shape with her hand and slide the dumbbell handle between it. Once she's done that, she's gonna be nice and tight in the abs. Glutes are squeezed tight and slightly tucked under so she doesn't arch her back too much. She's then gonna lower that dumbbell down behind her head, stretching the triceps, then squeezing back out. Lowering it down nice and steady, squeezing back out. And notice how she's keeping her elbows fairly close to her head in line. Again, if it's a bit too heavy, what you'll find you do is start to flare the elbows out. If that's happening, drop the weight down a little bit and really work on feeling the triceps properly. Just go one more, Leanne. Again, nice and tight in the abs so she doesn't arch her back. Perfect, relax. That's C1, our overhead triceps extension. Okay, so C2, we're now going to the front of the arms, the biceps. Really, really good, whether you're male or female, for both look, tone, and also overall strength. If one of your goals is a pull-up, you should be training your biceps in isolation. What Leanna's gonna do is an alternating dumbbell bicep curl with these. So she's gonna take the dumbbells, nice stable base of support, so feet about shoulder width apart. Alternatively, if you are swinging around, you can split your stance like that. It gives you a little bit more stability. She's gonna keep her chest up, tummy in, and she's gonna curl those dumbbells up, one at a time, stretching down, up to the top, stretch down. When she's at the bottom, she's gonna tense her tricep. She's gonna squeeze her tricep to force an extra stretch into the biceps. You can see how she's got everything under control, and these are heavy dumbbells. These are 10.5 kilo dumbbells she's curling here. It's quite impressive. But she's not swinging anything backwards and forwards. She's not losing control of the movement at any time. So this is our C2 exercise, an alternating dumbbell biceps curl. Okay, exercise D1. We're gonna do a fairly big compound on the shoulders, on the deltoid area. We're gonna do a dumbbell upright row. So again, Leanne is going to take the dumbbells. She's gonna stand nice and upright, tummy in, chest up, palms facing inwards towards the body, so the knuckles are showing out. She's then gonna, with a good posture, lift her elbows up beside her, focusing on drawing the dumbbells just beneath the chin. Perfect. We'll go for about 5 reps so she can show you exactly how this is done. Now again, note how she's not swinging. She's working really, really hard with the deltoids here, the upper back, the traps, pulling the shoulder blades back with every single movement. Just go one more there, Leanne. Perfect. So that is D1, the first of our shoulder exercises. That's the dumbbell upright row. So exercise D2, we're gonna finish off the shoulders, the deltoids, something that I like to throw into every single workout because having nice rounded delts, whether you're male or female, is always a really, really good look. And they can take, providing the session volume, i.e. the amount you do per session is fairly low, they can be trained every single session you do. So Leanna's gonna do is a dumbbell lat raise. So she takes the dumbbells in hand, she's gonna keep her posture nice and tight, as always, abs in, everything solid. She's then gonna elevate her arms, she's gonna lift them away from her body. Note how she's focusing on lifting the elbows, not throwing the hands up in this shape. She lifts the elbows away from her body, squeezes her delts, and slowly back down. You can get a little bit more out of this by not coming all the way in. So if she comes to my hand and then goes straight back out, this is gonna maintain tension on the movement at all times. Just go one more. Beautiful. Again, this is not gonna be done with a particularly heavy weight, so don't try to chase weight on this. Think about the form and make sure you are feeling it. Keep it nice and slow. So that is exercise D2, our dumbbell lat raise. Okay, so exercise E1, this is our ab exercise. This is a finisher. We would do sets to failure on this. We're gonna do a V-sit. The 3 major exercises that I love, and you'll hear me repeat again and again and again, are a basic floor crunch, similar to how she's lying now, a V-sit, which is what we're gonna show you, and a reverse crunch. They're all floor-based exercises, and for me, they're the most effective ab exercises because they're very difficult to get wrong. So in this case, with the V-sit, Leanne is gonna lift her legs up and keep them up. She's then gonna hold that dumbbell up above her head, and she's gonna crunch her abs, pushing her lower back into the floor, trying to push that dumbbell to her feet, then back down. So again, we'll go for about 5 reps so you can see the form. It's not a massive movement. You can make it slightly harder if you're quite strong, and just pull the legs this side of the hips. As long as the legs are this side of the hips, there's slightly more tension. Just go a couple more, squeezing up. And remember, with your abdominal work, always breathe out when you are contracting the muscle. So as she's coming up towards her knees, she needs to be forcefully breathing out. That is our final exercise, the dumbbell V-sit. So that is our workout A with dumbbells only. Again, the way to structure this workout is to train every other day. So let's say a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, vice versa on the next week. Train workout A on day 1, then workout B on day 2, A, B, A, B. For most of you, between 2 and 4 sets of each exercise is going to be enough. For the more beginners out there, 2 sets is adequate. For more advanced trainees, 4 sets is adequate. Leave about 30 to 60 seconds between exercises. Of course, lift as heavy as you can, providing your form is absolutely bang on, and everything will be fine. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments box and we will answer them as fast as we can. Stay tuned for workout B, that is coming very, very shortly. Remember, we do have cable workouts based on this as well, if a cable machine is all you have access to. Thank you, Leanne.